The top headlines: fire which started from Zuko Valley spreads to highest peak of Mount-Istv. And Nongin Conservation Breeding Center to be inaugurated soon at Shirui. A very good afternoon. You're watching Pm-Istv English News at 2. I am Soyofi, giving you the news in detail. A massive wildfire originated from the southern part of Zuko on Wednesday morning has since engulfed large tracts of land, spreading rapidly to surrounding areas. The scale and pattern of the blaze indicate that the incident appears to be man-made, though an official confirmation is awaited. Fanned by dry weather conditions, the fire has expanded swiftly, making containment operations extremely challenging. Personnel from the fire brigade, police department, forest department, along with local volunteers, rushed to the affected areas and are continuing efforts to bring the fire under control. However, officials said the wildfire has already consumed vast areas and remains active. In view of the rapidly deteriorating situation, the Songsong Youth and Students Organization has imposed a complete ban on trekking to Zuko and Mount-Istv with immediate effect. According to SSYSO, the wildfire has spread across the Mount-Istv and Kohong ranges, posing serious threats to public safety. The organization stated that the advisory has been issued in the interest of the public safety, adding that further updates will be shared as the situation develops. Authorities have appealed to residents and visitors to strictly adhere to the advisory and avoid the affected areas until the situation normalizes. Meanwhile, the Mau Council has deeply expressed its anguish and pain and concern over the massive devastation caused by the recent fire inferno at Zuko and the Mount-Istv range. This unfortunate incident has resulted in multidimensional destruction to the environment, reducing nature's invaluable gifts to ashes. In a press statement from the media cell of the Mau Council, with profound grief, the council strongly denounced the reckless and irresponsible act that has ravaged one of the most scenic, bountiful and revered landscapes. The rich flora and fauna, along with the picturesque beauty of Zuko and Mount-Istv, have been severely damaged, marking a grave loss to nature and humanity alike, the council stated. The Mau Council condemned the perpetrators in the strongest possible terms in proportion to the magnitude of devastation. Such acts of irresponsibility and environmental vandalism were stated to be highly condemnable and unacceptable, it stated. The Council urgently appealed the government and all concerned authorities to take immediate and effective measures to douse the fire, prevent further spread and control the ongoing destruction of the highly valued and sacred Mount-Istv. The Mau Council further demanded that the culprits responsible for this act be identified and booked under the law and ensure accountability and deterrence. A dedicated conservation and breeding center for the Nongin, the state bird of Manipur, located in the Shirui village of Ukhrul district, is all set to completion and inauguration. A team led by Conservator of Forest Northern Circle Forest Department Government of Manipur, Arun RS, along with DFO Ukhrul Leishram Gitla, visited and inspected the ongoing projects. Arun RS stated that construction for the dome part, the water tank, the toilet and the gate and fencing has been completed, while construction for the approach road and the retaining wall is yet to be completed. He shared that the project is being taken up under the Integrated Development of Wildlife Habitat and Compensatory Afforestation Fund Management and Planning Authority funds. He said the center will soon be inaugurated once the construction finishes. The conservation and breeding facility was established in Shirui village to protect the species in its natural habitat and for more propagation. The Forest Department, Government of Manipur, aims to conserve the endangered humus peasant from threats like habitat destruction and illegal hunting through these initiatives. Mention may be made that G.A. Shimray and M. Vaka of Shiri village donated 6 hectares of land for the project. The foundation stone for the project was laid on 3rd April 2018.
The Conservation Breeding Center for Nongin, Mrs. Hume's Pheasant. It is we constructed the dome part and the water tank and the toilet part. So it is almost completed, and some remaining portions are the maintenance of the road and retaining wall. So this be completed from Integrated Development of Wildlife Habitat Fund and CAMPA Fund, and we are going to inaugurate this soon.
Manipur Update conducted its first Manipur Digital Media Conclave 2026 Beyond Silence at Hotel Imphal. Digital Journalism Awards 2026 were presented to 5 media persons during the program. Director of DIPR A. Subhash, Joint Secretary Tribal Affairs and Hills Ngangom Uttam, President of Amju Asem Bhakta and Founding Editor Manipur Update Sobhapati Samom graced the opening of the conclave as the main guest. Addressing the gathering, Director of DIPR A. Subhash highlighted that media should focus on reporting schemes and projects benefiting citizens rather than negative news. He also talked about how news consumption has shifted from newspapers to digital media on mobile phones. The director then called upon the journalists to verify authenticity of news before delivering the same to the masses.
Digital journalism belief, collective belief that truth has value. Independent journalism is also essential for a successful democracy. Election time, paid news, paid journalism, independent journalism is also very much essential. The digital journalists have a very essential role to play. We who are on the other side, the government issue may face the irresponsible the unverified report covers the officers individual image tarnish the mental pressure the next discuss I believe it is now the right time.
Vagamla Saleh KS of East Mojo was conferred Digital Journalist of the Year 2026. Nauram Tanoranjan Ichil News Network was presented with Promising Digital Journalist Award 2026. Sobhapati Samom Senior Journalist was honored with Distinguished Service in Digital Journalism Award 2026. Wari Singhbul was presented with Best Credible Digital Media Page or Channel 2026, and Jury's Choice Digital Journalism Award 2026 was conferred to Rebecca Moirangtem of HY News. The combined annual training camp of 65 Girls Battalion National Cadet Corps commenced at St. Joseph College, Urkul. Camp Commander Colonel Padma Kumar in his address stated and urged all to take pride in joining NCC. NCC is the largest non-military force of youth in the entire world, he said. Once the cadets pass the B and C certificates in a senior grade, they are eligible for concession in the form of bonus in competitive exams, he added. The certificates are recognized by the Ministry of Defense. These certificates provide significant benefits, including bonus marks in the military recruitment, among others. A core component of the curriculum designed to groom cadets into confident, analytical and responsible leaders. The long week CATC will wind up on 3rd February 2026. We have the national updates. The last rites of Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar were performed with full state honours at Vidya Pratishthan ground in Baramati at 11 a.m. today. The national flag was flown at half-mast on all government buildings across the state. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah, Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, Deputy Chief Minister Eknath Shinde and several senior political leaders were present at the last rites of Ajit Pawar. Thousands of people paid their final respects to Nationalist Congress Party leader Ajit Pawar, whose mortal remains have been kept there ahead of the funeral. Following the tragic incident, Maharashtra government declared 3 days of state mourning across the state. Ajit Pawar was the longest-serving Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, having held the post for 6 terms under different governments. More updates. India and the European Union have reaffirmed their commitment to deepening strategic cooperation in next-generation digital technologies, including 6G telecommunications, with a focus on security, trust, and resilient global supply chains. The Ministry of Communications stated this commitment was reflected in the leaders' statement issued during the visit of European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen and the Union College of Commissioners to India. During the visit, the leaders highlighted the growing importance of advanced and emerging technologies under the India-European Union Trade and Technology Council. The ministry further emphasized enhanced collaboration in areas such as telecommunications, digital infrastructure, and global standards development. It added that the strengthened India-European Union partnership in advanced telecommunications reflects a shared commitment to building a trusted, secure, and resilient global digital ecosystem benefiting citizens, industry, and the wider international community. We have the international updates. US President Donald Trump has renewed threats against Iran over stalled nuclear talks, warning that any future strike would be far worse than previous actions. In a post on Truth Social, President Trump urged Tehran to quickly come to the table for a fair and equitable deal that eliminates nuclear weapons, adding that time is running out. Referencing earlier strikes on Iran, he warned that any future attack would be far worse if Iran does not comply. Responding strongly, Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi said the country's armed forces are prepared to respond immediately and powerfully to any aggression against its land, air, and waters. He emphasized that Iran seeks a fair and equitable nuclear deal, has never pursued nuclear weapons, and rejects diplomacy through threats or coercion. Iran's mission to the United Nations and Deputy Foreign Minister Kazem Garibabadi also echoed the warning, stating that Iran will defend itself like never before if provoked, while remaining open to dialogue based on mutual respect and interest. A quick recap of the headlines. Fire which started from Zhukov Valley spreads to highest peak of Pm-Istv. And Nongin Conservation Breeding Center to be inaugurated soon at Shirui. That's all we have for now. Thank you for joining us. See you at 4 with more updates.